Hi, I'm Pantazi. Today we're going to talk about Wing Chun and one movement in particular, the Bonsao. Now, you've seen it in many different styles. It's not just in Wing Chun, it's in Salat, it's in many different styles. In fact, it's in Nahanchi, okay, when you do that Nidan movement. Well, that's just a Bonsao, okay, but most people use it as a deflection. What else can you do with that? Now, this is where Kyusho really opens up many different things. Now, you got to remember that I can't make a film right now with an uke because we're in the pandemic. The schools are still closed down to a certain degree, so it's a little difficult. So ride with me on this, and we'll take a look at this this Bonsao as an offensive weapon rather than just the defensive action. Now, one of the first things that I want you to conceive of is if you're in a grappled motion and you got the lucky position, your hands are controlling the arm and the shoulder of your opponent. Now, if I've latched my fingers on with the blood pool hand or the fuksao, whatever you want to call that, okay, and I'm pulling in on the back of the shoulder to extend the person's shoulders forward, my Bonsao is going to come right across. If I've got my hand here, the Bonsao is going to come across on the opposite side of the jaw. If I quickly move into that Bonsao, you're going to get that snapping action. Now, as the fingers draw in and you're pulling in this way and the head is twisted over here, you're going to see this a lot of strain in with the neck. And what you're going to do is you're going to unbalance the person, and that's going to be a throwing action. Now, if you use your fingers to go on the nerve in the back of the trapezius muscles, and you can dig in to weaken the body even further, the neck has no support, and the head starts to wobble anyway, and then you quickly snap your forearm up under that facial nerve underneath the jaw on the opposite side. You can get an unconsciousness. You can get a quick fall to the ground. You can also have some difficulties with your uke, if that's what you're working with, or your opponent's breathing, because it snaps the neck back and turns to the side, putting stress on the phrenic nerve, which comes out between the cervical vertebrae number 4 and 5, and that's what makes your diaphragm operational, so you'll arrest their breath or stop their breathing. It's good to know the revivals if you're going to do that, and I'd be very cautious with how fast you snap that Bonsao, because that could be a very devastating action on a weakened neck. Okay, you can also affect the blood pressure because that rapid twist in the head, you're compressing one artery over and through here, you're stretching the other artery over and through here, and vein, the jugular vein, the carotid artery, okay, as you're doing that action. And if you did a forward action with that, you could also compress onto that or concuss onto that area, causing a vasovagal syncope or a fainting or passing out. A lot of different things you could do. A very damaging technique. So you got to be cautious. You grab onto the back of the person's shoulder in this direction, weaken with the fuksao coming down with that action, and then shoot in with your Bonsao. So that action is now an offensive tool rather than a defensive tool.